As one of the longest crime dramas on television, NCIS is one of the best there is with 20 seasons under its name. But like many other shows, it also struggled when the health crisis hit. For today's episode, we'll be discussing David McCallum, who has shared blunt thoughts on the show's pandemic production. Plus, get to know Mark Harmon's wife, Pam Dawber. Who does she play in NCIS? All this and more in today's episode. So, what does NCIS star David McCallum have to say about the series' production at the time of the pandemic? Before taking on the role of Dr. Donald Ducky Mallard on NCIS and going on to become one of the show's longest-running regular cast members, David McCallum had a very illustrious movie career. Before playing the smart, introverted Russian agent Illya Kuryakin in the 1964 spy series The Man From U.N.C.L.E, the actor starred in movies including The Great Escape and A Night to Remember. The persona became a hit in popular culture thanks to McCallum's attractiveness and cryptic, complicated acting. Even thousands of love letters from stunned admirers were sent to him. McCallum's popularity peaked with The Man From U.N.C.L.E, but he continued to toil away on programs like Murder, She Wrote and Sapphire and Steel. McCallum has accumulated 133 credits on his IMDb page during his career, working in a variety of settings and productions. He had the following to say about shooting while the COVID-19 outbreak was ongoing. Unknown to many, McCallum has had some pretty sad thoughts about the shooting NCIS did during the pandemic. In an interview with the Television Academy Foundation, David McCallum spoke about the epidemic while being on set for NCIS. The older actor chooses to stay nearby the production in a mobile home while filming rather than check into a hotel in California. The cast being able to hear each other is also an issue, so he gets to the set when he's required. As for rehearsals, the veteran actor revealed that he had to desperately act in such dire situations, saying, "I wear a mask and a face shield, and I try desperately to act under those circumstances. Masks and shields are taken off for filming, and only the camera crew is allowed in. These safety measures cost money, as does universal testing. The show's production's been scaled back as a result, according to McCallum, who said that this has led to cutting back on the number of shows after the season's episodes decreased from more than 20 to only 16 in 2020. He's had to stay segregated from the actors except when they're on site, and he noticed that practically every cast member who initially appeared with him isn't there anymore. For McCallum, the experience of shooting NCIS in the COVID-19 era just poked the guts out of doing it. The seasoned actor is pleased with the program's ongoing success, but observes that it's just a totally different environment. It's heartbreaking to know the esteemed actor's thoughts during their shooting at the time, but we're happy to know that the world is now reverting to how it was before, and the need to exercise such precautions has slackened." Moving on to other related news, lead actor Mark Harmon may have left the show, but his wife Pam Dawber made her debut just recently. So who exactly does she play in the show? Tune in to find out more. Pam Dawber, the real-life partner of NCIS star Mark Harmon, first appeared on the venerable CBS procedural program in 2021. In season 18, the actress portrays seasoned investigative journalist Marcy Warren. After learning about the circumstances that led to Gibbs' suspension, Warren contacts Gibbs. Both 69 years old, Mark Harmon and Pam Dawber have been married since 1987. Early in the 1980s, they were introduced by common friends, and they later married in a small ceremony that close friends and family only attended. Sean and Ty, the couple's two sons, are 34 and 30 years old respectively. Dawber isn't the first member of the family to make an appearance on NCIS. The couple celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary this year. Since 2008, Sean, the eldest child, has appeared frequently on the program as a junior version of his father's persona. Even though television is where they both built their reputations, Dawber and her husband's 4-episode arc on NCIS was their first time working together. The actress is most recognized for her turns in the 1980s comedy Mork and Mindy and My Sister Sam, whereas Mark first became well known through appearances on The West Wing and St. Elsewhere, before securing his lead role on NCIS. Dawber said that she had been asked to do NCIS previously throughout the years, but it always declined because it just wasn't the right character or the right moment, a fact that she revealed during an interview with TV Insider. With Marcy, it was so funny because when they were casting, Mark goes, "Who you're really looking for is my wife." They said, "But she's always turned us down." The actress recounted the time when she got cast. Last year, she hesitated to accept the offer since she hasn't acted in so long, but the actress ultimately said yes. For the set episodes, this is what the actress had to say. "There's a lot of humor, character humor, not joking humor. We play against each other. That comes naturally. It's fun. We've had a blast." Dawber helped Agent Gibbs find a terrifying serial killer as a recurring character in seasons 18 and 19, before bidding her ultimate farewell in the 4th episode of that season. The same episode marked Harmon's final appearance as well, with his character deciding to leave law enforcement and spend the rest of his days in picturesque Alaska, where his most recent case had taken him. Moving forward to another topic, we've mentioned that NCIS is one of the longest-running crime procedural dramas there is on TV. But there are certain things you need to know about the series as well, so keep watching to find out more. The long-running CBS crime drama NCIS has produced so many spin-offs and special crossover episodes that the rating powerhouse sits in the heart of its own TV universe, although it may not be as intricate or wide as the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Similar to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the NCIS universe, or NCISU if you prefer, has a complex network of character ties and guest stars from several shows that can be challenging for even ardent fans to understand. The fact that there are more connecting threads beyond the NCIS franchise makes it more challenging to draw the dots between all the various elements of the NCISU. We won't go into detail about every link in the NCISU chain because it would be impossible to do so, but we'll discuss some of the major themes that run across this intricate television universe. Let's begin with NCIS-LA and NCIS-NOLA. NCIS's popularity made it an excellent option for spin-off shows with a similar structure but distinct casts, just like fellow crime procedurals Law & Order and CSI. The first of these was NCIS-LA, which debuted in 2009 via a 2-episode backdoor pilot during NCIS's 6th season, and followed several NCIS team members as they traveled to Los Angeles to help the NCIS Office of Special Projects with the investigation into a Marine slaying. NCIS-LA demonstrated the franchise's viability. It was a rating success and drew A-list talent to its cast, including the rapper LL Cool J and the Oscar-winning actress Linda Hunt. The show was so popular that NCIS-LA almost received a spin-off of its own, but despite a backdoor pilot showing during the 4th season of the show, NCIS Red never took off. Nevertheless, yet another NCIS offshoot occurred. Starring TV veterans Scott Bakula and CCH Pounder, NCIS NOLA made its debut in 2014. The character-driven concept that had become the trademark of the other episodes in the franchise was specifically adapted for the series. Produced by original NCIS star Mark Harmon and set in New Orleans to highlight the city's vibrant music and culinary traditions. And did you know that NCIS, the show itself, is actually a spin-off? Given that NCIS is a spin-off of itself, it says a lot about how popular the program has become on network television, that it's been able to anchor 2 of its own spin-offs. NCIS was created as an add-on to its parent program, JAG, and debuted in 2003 as a backdoor pilot on that show. NCIS was a police procedural that concentrated on criminal investigations, in contrast to JAG, which was heavily reliant on legal investigations, military tactics, and courtroom drama. A 2-episode JAG event that introduced the idea of the NCIS team is where we first met some of the characters we now know and love from the show, including Leroy Jethro Gibbs, Mark Harmon, Abby Scudo, Polly Perrette, and Anthony DiNozzo, Michael Weatherly. Even a handful of the characters appeared in the pilot episode but were dropped from the series before it spun off. The JAG and NCIS connection also places the 2003 Supreme Court drama First Monday, which ran for 1 season in the same universe as NCIS. Donald P. Belisario, who also founded JAG and NCIS, co-created the program. Even after First Monday was cancelled, a recurring character, U.S. Senator Edward Sheffield, Dean Stockwell, continued to appear on JAG. We'd love to discuss more, but we're already out of time for today's video, so that'll be all for today's episode about NCIS. For you, which NCIS series do you think is the best? Let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching today's video, and before you go, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on for more videos like these. See you next time.